Well, hello there. How you doing tonight? I am live again. This is Friday night instead of Saturday. The first two I did on a Saturday night just to see how it went, and went fine. Then last week I did, or this week I guess, Sunday and Monday both. And I decided I'm going to do today. Maybe if I get a wild hair up my ass, maybe I'll do one tomorrow. I made a few changes here to my personal formatting. Maybe it'll make it a little bit easier and everything. So, but I got to really talk to you about something really awesome right now. The channel growth. On September, no, this is not that late. July 27th, I had 9 followers. That's this many. Today, I have 144. Let me look real quick. Yeah, 144 subscribers. That makes me really happy. So I kind of did like a breakdown on it, like a timeline here. So I did, my first live was on the 3rd of August. Alright, so the 27th was a week earlier. I grew, in that week, I grew 9 people. I doubled it, which, alright, whatever. So, I had 18 subscribers, went live. I don't know that the live actually did anything to get me more subscribers, or not. But then by the following Saturday, I went to 50. Again, I am posting a bunch of shorts here on YouTube. Just waiting to see what works, what doesn't. But, so then on Monday, I hit 100. So, and I kind of set a little bit of a goal on Sunday when I went live, just to show what my rearrangement of, so I had like the background that I have now. Sunday I said if I hit 100 before this show, I would go live. And yeah, I went live. I had to do that the next day. So that made me happy. And I did make a prediction that I would be dropping off at that point. And I was right. I have not had as much of the exponential growth as I had prior to that. However, I'm still growing. I hit 144 today, just a little bit ago, just before I went on. So my plan is on August 27th to take a screenshot, because that'll be 31 days. It'll be a full month. 30 days has September, April, June, and November. So yeah, I guess 30 days. Since, I still have to do that. It'll have been 30 days since I had 9 people. And we still have today's, the 16th it looks like? Yeah, today's the 16th. So we still have 11 days to get to that number. Because I figure I 10x'd from 9 people pretty quickly to within 2 weeks. So my goal, and I set the goal to 10x. Let's see if we can do this again. So I'm going to see if I can 10x from whatever the number is, which will be somewhere between 150 and 200 in 11 days from now. And we're going to see if we can set that goal to 10x to 1,500 to 2,000. I think it'd be kind of cool if we could do that. And I'll definitely need your help to do it. I think it'd be kind of cool if we could make that happen. And I'm hopeful. So, quick question. Who's been going to the grocery store lately? Maybe. Yeah, there we go. So, I had to play this. I just thought it was funny. My buddy sent this to me yesterday on Twitter, and I could not stop laughing. And this is about the truest, the truest representation of the economy I've seen. Ah, hello, Jack. I didn't even see you were there. Sorry. The way that the monitor works here is everything's like really low for me, so I don't always see who's joining. So I'll get to you. Just maybe not right when you say something. So I'm here. Hi, Jack. Yes, I had to show this. I hope everyone's laughing as hard as I am at this one. So anyway, sorry, I had to let my childish humor go there, but really it's oh yeah, you're still all right. Good, it stopped now. Still trying to get used to all the different buttons and what everything does. And having the multi-screens and everything. So, I'm trying something, like I said, something a little bit new. I'll get to that in a little bit. And so, who follows cryptocurrency? Yes, yeah, it is hard to look at the camera and read the chats at the same time. Camera's there, chats are down there. So, and then plus I have 2 monitors right here, or 3 total. So I have, on this side I have whatever, if I have something playing on the window, on this side I have my notes. So, yeah, it is a little tricky. So, I know, Jack, you're into cryptocurrency. I don't know who else who might be watching or may watch in the future that may be. But I have found the coolest thing. Let me find it on here. So I was watching another person who was doing a live stream. I was watching a replay of her live stream, and it's called Crypto Bubbles. And it's really cool. It shows you the activity of different cryptocurrencies in a format that you can understand a lot easier, because the size of it is market cap, and the color red or green is if it's going up or down. Really super simple, and it's a great representation of it. Some of these are weird ones. Oh, also, if you're actually on the website, you can actually push all these buttons that are over there at the top, which if I'm here on my end of it, I can't do it. Because this is some kind of weird built-in screen. Like, I could actually make my image and then have all the stuff just over my face. So I'm not sure. Some reason the background is transparent on it. So that makes it a little bit different. It's a weird, handy but weird browser that's built into my my software here. But no, I'm a cryptocurrency enthusiast. Yeah, I love it. I just find it really cool. I don't really know why. I think it might be partially the tech that's behind it, the blockchain. I just like to, I don't know, maybe I just like to stay up to date on new shit. Anyway, this website here is called Crypto Bubbles, and at some point, I may talk about cryptocurrency stuff, and I now have a background to use if I so decide. But yeah, I'm all in on crypto itself. I'm short-term bearish, but long-term, I'm definitely very, very in favor of it. I think we're gonna have a big drop right now. Like, I can't exactly articulate to the level of it, because I also don't want to be wrong. I really don't want to be that wrong publicly. I'm not going to say, Bitcoin's going to go down to 20,000 or something. But I am hopeful that it's going to be a big drop before it goes up again. Just to give people one last realistic buying opportunity before we see all hell break loose. Because there's all these people saying now Bitcoin 100,000, Bitcoin 100 million. First of all, any of those people that are talking heads that are saying what Bitcoin's going to be are lying to you. They are complete charlatans that don't know. Bitcoin's been around for 12 years. They're the longest cryptocurrency. You don't have enough time with cryptocurrency existing, period, for you to be able to determine how good it's going to be or what levels it's going to get to. So anybody telling you what it's going to be is a liar. They simply don't know. There was one guy who, and he was famous for saying it, and he's considered a crypto guru, and I can't remember his name even, said it was still pure luck for him. He could have done the exact same things. He could have told someone to do the exact same things, and it may not have happened. You don't know what cryptocurrency is going to do. I do think that it is eventually going to be able to be tracked easier, but if we have a bank shut down, why does it drop when commodities like gold go up? When the dollar bill goes down, it goes up sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. When gold drops, it can go up, or it can go down. When the stock market tanks, it can go either direction. You don't actually know in crypto. What's that, Jack? My favorite thing at Coinbase is staking. No minimum. Oh yeah. Coinbase is the best. I've checked out the other exchanges. I've used a couple of them. More for things that aren't on Coinbase. One of my favorite cryptocurrencies, all told, is Monero. I love Monero. It's more secure than any of them, or at least any of the big popular ones. It is completely 100% anonymous. There's no way to track it. I like the tech that's behind it because, currency should not be able to be tracked like that. So yeah, I had to buy that one from a foreign exchange, and there's Crypto.com, which had their CRO, which I kind of like that one. I still do, actually. That one works pretty well. Getting a weird power fluctuation here. I'm running LED lights, but every once in a while they flicker more than they should for just being LED, because it's not like they draw that much power. It's plugged into the same outlet that my TV's plugged into, but TV's off. TV doesn't draw as much power as they are. But every once in a while it keeps flickering at me. Every time it happens, I think my power's going out. So, anyway, this crypto bubble thing is really awesome. I definitely recommend checking it out if you get a chance to. So, we're going to take a quick break here, and I will be right back. Hey, helps if I turn the volume up. How you doing? I'm back. Sitting under these lights that don't put off as much wattage as a regular light does, it's still pretty warm, so I need a drink of water. I was getting a little bit thirsty here. And, I just got sweat pouring off of me right now. Because I can't have my air conditioner on, because otherwise everyone will know I have my air conditioner on. So one other thing, and I have it in my show notes about about crypto, is I'm not a cryptocurrency advisor. There is no such thing. I'm not a financial advisor. So do your own due diligence. Talk to your financial advisors. Whatever you got to do. Don't listen to me. I don't know enough shit. However, and I have no interest in being a financial advisor like that, unless the SEC ever comes up with a cryptocurrency advisor. I would do that. Like I said, I'm all in on blockchain, all in on the idea of crypto, and I would definitely consider that, because that would be kind of fun. So, who is familiar with Dalton, Illinois? I mean, I know you are, Jack, but let's have some fun here. You already know what I'm going to talk about. In Dalton, and I guess my face is too high up. Dalton drama continues as fired police chief, deputy police chief is reappointed by the mayor. Her village board fired this guy, so she just rehired him because that's within her rights. I don't know if anyone else has been following her. She has the biggest balls in the world. So, according to Wikipedia, and I had to copy and paste this at first, first of all, this is from this article right here. Her most recent craziness is a showdown between Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard and the village board of trustees escalated further this week as Henyard reappointed a fired police chief to lead the department. So, with her, she is batshit crazy. There was one time where she brought a DJ to a board meeting so that she could have her own DJ as she talked. She is a complete egomaniac. I was trying to find some more information on her. Not that there's not a lot. Oh, there is so much. But I wanted a timeline. I wanted a good timeline of events that is like, this date, this date, this date. When instead it's kind of everything's just sort of back and forth. And then there's I forgot. Like the police chief, for instance. There was accusations maybe 8 months ago, that the police showed up to some guy's business basically to shut him down. That he lost his licensing to operate a business there. The police showed up to shut him down. They were unapologetic. She's using the police force of that town like it's her own private army. One of the better ones was the amount of overtime that they're paying the police department. They're her security department. Now the town of Dalton is not that big. For starters, it's a village. It's not a city. It's not a town. It's a village, and I don't know what the Illinois requirements are, but villages are smaller than towns, way smaller than cities. So the fact that she makes over $250,000 a year for her job, or close to it, is insane. And sorry, Jack, that was not me. That is some kind of thing I have put in there that says refrain from sending long messages. I did not type that out. I didn't know that was there. But it is good to know that it works. I'm actually happy about that. Not that you can type your long message. I want you to, but you never know who else is going to be on here. So that actually worked pretty well. So just whatever you're going to say, shorten it to apparently reasonable. And I don't know what long versus reasonable is on this messages. And we'll go from there. But we're going to take a look at something in here in a moment. That button. Just trying to bring it up here. And live web page. No. There we go. Transition.
So I heard you guys was looking for me. If you looking for Tiffany Henyard, press the subscribe button. Yes, you. Press the subscribe button. So, what you want me to talk about? This or that? This and that? Or me? Tiffany A. Henyard. You pick. Put your questions in the comments, and I'm going to answer all questions. Just be respectful. If you disrespectful, I'm not going to answer it. Because remember, I got the tea with the receipts. Matter of fact, if you want the tea, get it from me. Go tell that.
Yeah, she is nothing but pure class there. Nobody respects her. Like, even the people that put her in office don't like her. I was reading on her Wikipedia page, or the Wikipedia page about her, that she ran as the quote-unquote dream team, and 2 of the 3 people for the village board that she ran with were elected, and then they turned against her within a year. Alright, Jack, define long. Yes, I believe she can hire anyone. The board has no approved payroll. However, the board has to approve payroll. But this is like 20 years ago. Yeah, something local here. Deb Arnold hired a Michigan City firefighter to be fire chief. Yeah, sometimes, and with a mayor, they have more direct power than, because this case I think you're talking about here is she was a county commissioner where there's at least 3 of them. In this case here, it's a mayor that they don't have oversight of another mayor. But I was reading through it, and then I decided to just use the Wikipedia page as the main thing here. As mayor and supervisor, because she's also the town supervisor, Henyard has become embroiled in scandals involving allegations of financial mismanagement, corruption, fraud, and other misconduct. She has been at odds with the majority of the village board of trustees. In early 2024, Illinois Attorney General office began scrutinizing Henyard's activities as mayor and her nonprofit organization. The FBI has interviewed witnesses and subpoenaed records related to Henyard's alleged corruption. Henyard is also under a civil investigation by the Illinois Department of Human Rights and is a defendant in a number of lawsuits. So, yeah, she is a real class act here. Trustee, mayoral campaign, accusations and retaliations and civil rights. Accusations of retaliation and civil rights. Numerous village residents, employees, and business owners have accused Henyard of using her position to retaliate against perceived political opinions or oppositions, including alleged use by Henyard of the police force to harass businesses whose owners had not supported her and her extra campaign contributions from business owners. So yeah, if you did not contribute to her campaign, the cops harass you now. And this is right over across the border from Indiana. Like you drive into Chicago or towards Chicago, you're driving through Dalton most times. And all this stuff has been within the last year that she's done. Illinois Department of Human Rights investigation, spending. All the spending was so horrible. One of them was and I don't know if it's under this listing, but I know there was one point where she went to Las Vegas for, I want to say it's over $100,000, might have been over $200,000 that was spent with first class plane tickets, and I think she stayed at the Bellagio. Nothing about this was cheap. She and that was on the village credit card. I think they finally cut it up. I think they finally just canceled her credit card. Appointment and hiring actions, and as my buddy Jack said, that yeah, they can do this, and she is, but she's going to end up in prison. At the end of the day, that's what's going on here. She is going to end up in prison. They had a recall. She actually, and I didn't realize this, I knew she escaped the recall somehow. I thought somehow this person actually has enough support that people didn't want to recall her. No, she actually lost the recall. But then there was a lawsuit that a judge took the recall off. So they didn't have to abide by the results of the recall. And the village doesn't want her. And they have the mechanism for a recall, except for some reason the judge, and even that was nebulous. Like, they couldn't explain in the article here, at least, why she was not actually just removed from office. Wow, I just even have half this stuff. There was something else about, there was the pay rate. She's making as much money as her predecessor. Something to do with the combined role. Anybody that would succeed her will not make what she's making. So now there's less of a financial reason for someone to run for her position and to oppose her. But she makes this amount of money until she no longer wants it. So, and obviously she picked a number that she's happy with. Anything else here cool? Just if you get a minute, look her up. Henyard, like chicken hen yard, henyard. Okay, it was the appellate court that struck it down. Yeah, like she there was one city program that she just renamed the city program after herself without anybody's approval. Nobody else is like, hey, let's rename this. No, it was just her. It was all her wanting to rename it. Yeah, and I would like to get a good timeline of events of everything that she's done that the people really don't want her there for, because she is a dumbass. There is no reason she should be in that position right now, except for she got elected. And she absolutely should not have. Yeah, she's horrible. She is horrible at her job. And she's an egomaniac who's batshit crazy. Ice rink, just ice. Okay. She was appointed to the job, not I thought she was elected. No, Jack, I think she was elected. Because and only from Wikipedia, which I know your opinion's on Wikipedia, and I agree, but it actually did talk about her election somewhere up there towards the top. But yeah, now she definitely is not an elected. Yeah, she's they're against the will of the people, and it's just a judge that wants her there. So yeah, I decided to go that route and just read the Wikipedia page because I couldn't find what I wanted. So, I think tonight has gone a lot better than the other 4 times. And that's kind of the point of doing it was the first 20 suck. And I feel that I suck less today than I did a week ago. And I sucked less a week ago than I did 2 weeks ago. And it's one of those things that you can only get better at it from doing it. I can't wish better. So at that right now I have 2 people watching me live. Whatever. I've also seen the numbers on who's watched me after it. That's much better. So I'm still getting my views, not as many as I would like, but I'm still getting views. I need to stop saying the word and for some reason I normally don't. Something to do with the camera, because when I worked in a radio station I never said the word and I hate people that say the word like I just want to kick them in the mouth, but for some reason here I am and that's not normally me. So one of the things I read recently, or no, not read, watched a YouTube video on because I'm not lazy, was how to do a better live stream. And one of them like this one had 7 suggestions, of which I took 1. Sorry, I was reading the comments, of which I took 1 suggestion, and it was to take notes. And it seems to have helped a little bit. I popped open Keynote, which is basically the Apple version of PowerPoint, and made notes for myself. I made a slideshow. I don't need to actually show the slideshow. I just need to show my own notes, just so that way I can glance over and take a look at what it's telling me. I read it all in white, and then keywords I put in red. That way I know what to focus on. And it seems to be working. Before I was using a music easel sitting in front of me that just had a couple of words on it. And that couple of words is just associated with what was on the internet screen that I wanted to cover. I like this better. I feel a little bit more confident with it. So, it was no harder. The notes are the same. I take it from the show description pretty much, but it kind of orders everything. And I like it. I like how it came out. Yeah. So I don't think everyone has popped in here and come around. I appreciate everyone watching, and I need to ask, if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, and follow it, hit that little bell, so you actually know when I go live, and I appreciate it, and I will talk to you soon. It will either be tomorrow or next weekend or sometime coming up, so I will talk to you all later. Thank you.